Well, while Hugh's just rolling a cigarette, this seems like a good time to give a content warning for this particular project. There may be some effing and jeffing, some coarse language that the young ones might not want to hear.
Hey, Rob, they just like old friends. Yeah, old friends never taste this good. I heard that.
Welcome to the Daily Grind.
How's it going?
Not so good today, Theo. Not so good.
No, it wasn't a good viewing, was it?
No. It was alright towards the end, because I guess I thought, right, we're getting towards the end now. There was a lot of phone things going on, though, and I really did not really want to watch the film today, I think.
No, I was a bit done with it.
I was tired, I woke up, I had a nice little lie-in, and then I got up around midday, and thought, let's just get this done. So straight out of bed, straight into grind. But you've been off a couple of hours, haven't you?
Yeah, I popped into work, did a bit of heavy lifting, and...
Got told to go back home again.
Well, yeah, I came home. Looked
Yeah.
like a mess. Rocked up, dribbling coffee.
Can we talk about yesterday's episode, man? Has that been released?
I'd like to apologise.
Yeah, shall we apologise now?
Not necessarily.
Should we have that as the missing tapes, the special?
Yeah. Oh, we lost an episode. Technical errors.
Fucking technically, my mind was mush error.
I'll go through it, see what I can salvage, and...
Because at the time, after we finished recording, I was like, that was bad! That was tight! Bad isn't a good thing, it's from the film. And you were like, I don't know, man. And I was like, no, it's fine, it's alright. Then I woke up this morning, and I was like, that recording was not fine.
It was a mess. I was really high and quite drunk. So I had a funny 5 minutes where I was like, Hudson's just doing such a good job of explaining everything. I don't even need to jump in here.
I kept looking at you for clarification, well, for a point, for something to say, Theo.
Yeah.
And then you were giving me nothing.
I was like, yeah, that's good. Good theory, bro. Good
Smiling.
theory.
The thing is, probably when you listen back to it, it's not going to be a good theory. You're going to be...
Well, have you got your notes? I think we can...
I have.
we
Shall
should
we
give them
go
another
through
stab.
them?
Yeah.
Nah, we'll just run
It's
through
today's lens, where I think that was the mental equivalent of a nap.
them. What did you...
So I was just staring at the screen.
Oh, today's viewing?
Yeah,
It was,
and-
it was tricky. I honestly felt... Yesterday, I was fine with it. I had a couple beers, like, we were down to chill. Today was the first day I was a bit like, oh, for fuck's sake, really? Gotta watch Grind.
Maybe not a nap, maybe the equivalent of zapping my brain with x-rays.
Yeah,
It was,
yeah. But still not to the point where I was... At one point, I think right at the beginning, I was a bit like... I might cry in a second. We just know the whole film, Theo. And it's so one-dimensional that we can't do much digging as well.
Saying that,
So, my notes.
Hit off some things on the list.
We'll quickly run through them in a sober manner. So, some of them are quite funny, actually. Very first skate shop scene, Greg says, "You're wasting your time, dude," to Eric.
Yeah, that's...
I noted that down, that's pretty funny. Because Eric's trying so hard, and then obviously at the end, Greg is all over him because he landed that sick trick.
Oh, because he's sponsored now.
Well, and he's
He's a
sponsored.
big name.
Oh yeah, I think we said enough about how Eric says for free and not don't we? Oh yeah, Matt, when he sees the sexy maid in the club, maybe she'll clean the van, dude. That was pretty funny. I think that was funny today as well.
Yeah, that was a nice...
Oh, I'm not
bit of
sure.
enlightenment.
You're pretty sure we spoke about it. I really don't remember, but when Dustin says to the little kids after their Colorado skate sesh, "Hey, little Bow Wow, keep barking, and you're going to take a one-way walk into the woods."
That's what I mean, he's threatening
like,
to murder.
yeah, and the little kid's like, "Oh, you got jokes, and Dustin says, "I don't have jokes, I got threats." So basically, yeah, Dustin's going to murder some, I would say, maybe 10, 11-year-old kid. Saying it now, I feel like we did speak about it yesterday.
We don't suck. What is wrong with their eyes?
I got a fun fact for you. There was someone in Theo's year called when you told me yesterday, I was like, cool. And you were like, note that down. Or maybe I just noted it down to say the piss. Something I would like to talk about, relatively clear-headed. The subtitles definitely drew attention to a lot of the lines
Oh yeah, for sure.
that I hadn't noticed before. So I found yesterday's watch quite interesting. Just little... We were looking out for bits that we weren't sure what they were saying as well, but just little bits that just completely caught me off guard. I thought that was good. Eric, He-Man. Yeah, okay, so the film's pretty shit, I noted down here.
Yeah.
I think we're a bit disillusioned at the moment, Theo. And I think we're coming out the other side of that, slowly but surely. And I wrote...
I think we were both quite intoxicated last night as well.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
definitely helps with the with the view.
Well,
Like,
no,
this late
but I
stage of the
wrote this
game.
down yesterday, last night. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
last night, so
I
I
know.
must have got through the other side.
You got down and dirty last night. You were scribbling notes like no one else.
Yeah, I don't really want to go. The rest of the notes are pretty just... I thought it was a big deal at the time, but it's
Yeah.
just really not. I would...
Yeah, I feel like we hit on a lot of that.
I think you're right. I was chatting shit to you this morning when I was like, we didn't say this and that, and I think we definitely did.
We just
But
don't remember.
I would... I'm looking forward to listening to that episode, just in terms of to see whether it is appropriate to release.
This is episode 12, and we'll finish and drop episode 4 today.
Nice.
So it's
Episode
gonna be
4 on its way.
Probably a couple of weeks before we get to hear it, which might just add to the hilarity.
Yeah, in a couple of weeks. If it is a couple of weeks, we'll be on the mid-20s viewings, won't we?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Don't think of it like that.
Theo, I would like to draw your attention to some advertising I did for us yesterday. I'm not sure if advertising's the right word. So, basically, I messaged a couple of people from the cast and...
What, last night?
Okay, I didn't message them like, hey, what's up? Not like the Sweet Lou message or anything
Yeah.
like that. But Wee Man was on Instagram Live last night, and he was grilling meat. So I kept sending. I didn't want to draw attention to his scenes because I didn't want to sound like a dick on Instagram, being like, I'm not a little kid.
Yeah, that would have come off badly.
I thought that would have been really bad.
Out of context.
So I just, because it was grilling meat, I was just all over the in your grill, dog. Needless to say, no response. I've got another one. I messaged, again, not messaged, he was on a video, and Tom Green, the guy that, this skate shop, and he was like cleaning his house. That was like a joke. He wasn't very funny, but so I just put like the daily grind, ... Needless to say, no response. It fits in with the video that I messaged it on. And then
that works well, but he has to have known what the daily grind is for him to give any kind of response.
Yeah, I know. Now this one,
You should have been like, Jimmy was us.
I'll save that one for when it fits, you know. Now this one is probably my favourite, Theo. So Chad Fernandez posted a picture.
And that's Rival 1, isn't it?
That's Rival 1. That's the big man himself. Posted a picture. LA Mayor Gassetti encourages residents to report violators of stay-at-home order. Snitches get rewards. And he's... So, no. So Chad Fernandez has posted over it the mayor of Havana. Oops, I mean LA. Then 3 middle finger emojis, like a big man, you know. So I don't know what to even say about that. Do you see what I mean? It's weird.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
No, I think I don't know much about Havana, so I guess I can't comment.
Oh,
on
maybe
that.
he's talking about, because it's Cuba, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe he's saying that the mayor of LA is being a Cuban dictator.
What, by telling people to stay safe
Fidel.
and saying... So anyway, I said to him, again, you know you can message someone, but it's through their story.
Yeah.
So I messaged him, yo, I'm feeling to bust him in his grills.
So you just went on a little Instagram rampage last night, basically.
And he hasn't even seen it. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, Theo.
What are you hoping for? You're hoping for one of these guys to pick us up?
Sort of...
Drop a post and...
Not even drop a post, just anything. Just give us a little loving. Just...
their story. Listen to the Daily Grind.
Yeah, no, I mean, that would be 10 out of 10 achievement. What the most I'm hoping for is a sort of little haha. Yeah, I remember that film. Oh, man. I am fiending to sit in a pub garden and have a pint. First day, I felt like that.
Do you want to just go sit in the garden and have a pint?
I haven't got any beers, man.
Got some sheer drop.
Where's the band, dude? But it was like the first couple of weeks have sort of been like, yes, I'm getting on, I'm reading my books and stuff. Now, 2 weeks in, it's a bit like, oh, I'm getting a bit edgy. I need to watch more grind.
Edgy. Being inside is rough, man. I need to...
No, but you know what I mean. It would
Yeah.
What I mean is it would be nice to go out and socialise. Obviously,
I think
I'm not like crying about it.
Yes.
I've got grind on my side.
yesterday was the first day where I was actually like... I am really missing the pub, you know?
Yeah.
Seeing the guys and hanging out.
But we can keep in touch with them via the medium of the daily grind.
Yeah. We missed the quiz, sorry about that.
Yeah. I am
it had
actually.
to be done.
I am actually sorry about that.
The timing didn't work out. We
No.
fucked it, and
And we would have been going for hours, and we would have been more intoxicated, and it would have been.
more of a mess.
Yeah, it sucks. We
This
missed
is
the quiz.
trash, bro. This is trash.
Who said that?
I did like every 2 minutes.
See, Theo was hated last night. I was trying to get on, man. The daily grind.
Yeah, you were.
I was trying to get on with it, and you're giving me nothing.
I
And in fact,
collapsed under pressure.
throwing it back in my face, may I say.
Yeah.
Have you re-listened to the Raw recording at all?
God no, I never listened to the whole Raw.
No. That'd be crazy.
I do a cut and then like half through again just to see if there's any major fuck ups I've made, and then I never listen to them again. I'm never ever going to listen to another episode once I've done the editing.
Really, I
don't need to, man. It's
when
just no.
when when an episode comes out, I think I'll listen to it a couple of times.
Yeah.
I'll listen to it the first time.
Well, it doesn't go up until you've listened to it.
Well, yeah, so I'll listen to it the first time in full. And then I might, like, just chuck it on just to reassure myself that it's still
No,
banging.
nice. I'm glad that you do, and that it has a proper continuity check from fresh ears.
Yeah, well, I haven't picked up anything that is a gross misconduct, if you like.
Yeah, sometimes there's some dodgy cuts, but needs must.
Yeah, whatever, man. Yeah. Did I say to you? I was either saying to you or someone else. Well, it must have been you, because no one else would have been interested. We're approaching, I think we've got about 70 views on our first video. Was it you I was saying to? Oh, 30 of them are probably me clicking on it to see how many views we've got. Let's see how many we've got at the moment, actually. I'm just interested more than anything else. Interested for that sponsorship money. 72, man.
That's alright.
It's not too bad. More than 10 views a day. Yeah, I feel like yesterday's after the podcast would have made a nice little bonus content episode.
Yeah, but we didn't have the wit or wherewithal to
Be able to manage to press play.
to record it even. Yeah.
I don't remember what we talked about last night. Were we just talking about grind?
Yeah, we just brought up more points in a more coherent fashion. We really stepped up our game as soon as the pressure was off.
The pressure really got to us yesterday.
Got to me, man. I think that's the problem with the episode. Yeah, I can't wait for the end of season 1.
Oh, don't say that.
No, I'm enjoying the podcast. I'm really enjoying doing the podcast, editing it out, and people seem to be having a good time with it.
Exactly. That's what matters.
But fucking hell, this film, man.
It's
twisting my
the
insides.
more and more I watch it, the more there's just not much going on with the film. There's nothing you can delve into and explore with the characters, is there?
No, we tried. We've tried hard, man. We've
Yeah.
hours and hours of recordings of us. In fact, because I can't remember if it was episode 2 or 3. I was like, it's such a multi-layered film. It's it's
God.
deep, man.
Did you say
Kind
that?
of tongue-in-cheek, but
Yeah. You fool. No, the podcast will show the. I think it will be a good way to show how disinterested. I think it will just fall off a cliff of how disinterested we've gotten in the film.
yeah,
And maybe that would be-
document my deep dive into alcoholism.
Maybe that would be this episode. Like, oh, these guys used to love this film. Now look at them, broken men sitting in their dressing gowns at
Saturday afternoon.
3 o'clock on a Saturday.
We're doing
Sunny Saturday afternoon.
doing the responsible thing, man.
We are. A shower would have been nice too.
Fuck all. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Are we maybe going to do the second viewing at midnight?
Yeah, I think that might be a shout.
Sunday would be a nice day to have off, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Would it count if we started? This all depends on what. I'm not even going to say it.
I know what you're going to say.
It all depends on what I'm doing tonight. But if we started watching it at like 11 and then it crossed over the hour, does that count?
I want to say no,
Yeah, I think that's a bit cheeky.
but
I think that's 9 hours later. That's like one. That's like one working day later. I think this has probably been the quickest succession we've ever watched the film twice in a row. Because last weekend you were saying it was then, and I think we beat it this weekend. If that makes sense.
yeah, I think you're right. We started recording at 2:45, didn't we?
Yeah, it's been. Oh, do you mean last weekend's episode?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant this episode now. I was like, yeah, it's been 5 minutes. Yeah, and what time did we watch we watched the film at about midday, 12:30 today. And we watched the film at around 8, 9 at night, was it?
Was it that late? I feel
By the time we had supper
we had a
and
few beer breaks and
messed it. We had a couple of long breaks yesterday as well,
some
didn't we?
beer breaks. Maybe we did start about 9.
Watch grind, go to bed, wake up, we watch grind. That's my life.
Those people not respecting social distancing are not team players.
They're not super duper.
They're not super duper. They're super duper bitches.
Oh yeah.